Hi, this is Lindsay at passionatehomemaking.com, and today I'm here to show you our basic morning juice concoction that we've been using for about a month now. Combining some various vegetables to help just increase the vegetable and fruit in our diet in a simple, easy manner that's delicious. And juicing has been really actually quite fun and simple, and I'm using a blend tech here today. But you can also use any blender. You can check out YouTube for the various posts on how to juice with a blender. It's pretty simple. The blend tech just makes it that much easier because you don't have to do a lot of additional blending like you would have to do in a standard blender. In a standard blender, you just would have to make sure you start with the softest fruits or vegetables and blend those up first, and then gradually add the rest of your vegetables so that you get a puree thing and you don't overdo your blender. But with a blend tech, which is a machine that I love and adore, we use like 10 times a day practically, and because you can just throw all the ingredients and add a little bit of water to help the blending get started, and it just takes two cycles through on the whole juice setting, and you've got good juice. So here is what we've got going on today. Our morning juice concoction, I use 5 to 6 carrots, which are just chopped into 2-inch chunks, 2 to 3 pieces of celery, and all the tops included, 1.5 good washed, cleaned apples, and you can cut those into chunks. Some people like to remove the seeds. I personally don't worry about it. And then I have 1 good-sized beet here, cut into good-sized chunks as well. So this is the ingredients for our morning concoction. So I start by basically throwing all of the ingredients into my blender. Again, if you had a different type of blender, start with the apples and a little bit of water, get that blended first, and keep it blending as you gradually add your other ingredients. Or start with a smaller quantity. This will make 32 ounces. You could easily cut this recipe in half and make a smaller batch. So that's all the ingredients in there, and then I'm going to put about 1 cup of water. So here I am. I've added my 1 cup water to the bottom of my jar, and now I'm going to set to blend it. With the blend tech, they have the whole juice setting, which is really nice, so I can just put it So normally I would run that through 2 cycles. So I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. So I ran it through 2 cycles in my blend tech, leaving me with this gorgeous concoction. It is very beautiful. And then you take another jar, or I have actually 2 blend tech jars, so it makes it a little bit easier, but you could use any sort of large pitcher of sorts. And then I take my nut milk bag or paint strainer bag. Both work effectively. I got this off Amazon. The Raw Food World is the company that sells them, and mine has got nicely dyed, obviously through the process of doing this. But basically I take it and lay it around the top of my my other jar. This makes it really easy to simply pour the contents of this into here like so. And from experience, wear a apron, which I'm not doing right now. But I have gotten some beads on me that, not the easiest thing to get out of your clothes. So just a little tip. So I emptied out the contents of that, and then I've got it all here. Oh, another thing is, if you like to prevent your hands from getting red, use gloves, because my hand gets red every single time. So anyway, what's nice about this is it has this little drawstring that enables me to gently just squeeze the juice out of this bag into my jar. So all I'm doing is just gently pressing it through. And again, this gives me the optimal, quick nutrition from the vegetables into my body in a quick, easy manner. So this takes all of like 3 to 5 minutes to do, whereas if I used a standard juicer, which I have in times past, it just takes forever to clean that whole machine out. Whereas this, all I have to do is squeeze the contents out, and then I just empty the bag into my compost, rinse the bag out, put it in the dishwasher, and that's all I need to do. And the jars are easy to wash as well, just throwing them into the dishwasher. So it's really easy to do in this manner. And if you had a standard blender, again, it would just probably take a few more times blending through, slowly adding the ingredients, making a smaller quantity at a time rather than this, because this will, again, will make 32 ounces of juice from those ingredients: 6 carrots, 1 beet, 2 pieces of celery, and an apple. And sometimes I like to add a handful of various greens like kale or something like that. And this ends up giving us just a fabulous, delicious juice. So again, like, just takes a few minutes to squeeze this out gently, not to press too firmly because I don't want to destroy my bag at the same time. But it has withstood a lot since I've been doing this for about a month now for our family. So anyway, that's the simple process of making homemade juice without a juicer in your blender, Blendtec in this case, since it makes it so easy and quick and allows you to use this machine for so many different things, from food processing to making dressings, to making soups, to making ice cream, scraped green smoothies that are nice and smooth without any big chunks. So I'm a big fan of the Blendtec, if you haven't picked that up already. So anyway, thank you for watching this simple and amateur video, but I hope it's helpful to inspire you that juicing can be really simple, really fun, and a great way to get really good full nutrition into your bodies. And kids enjoy it. Sometimes they want a little bit of honey, which is fine. I add a little tiny bit of honey to sweeten up a bit, but with the apples it actually is really quite sweet, and so my husband and I are able to drink it just fine, and my son Titus loves it. Karis is the one that's a little more picky, so she's the one I usually add a little bit of honey to it just to kind of go down easier. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed it, and check me out at passionatehomemaking.com for further about passionate homemaking. So just wanted to show you, I poured out the juice here into a lovely glass. Excellent, excellent. You know, you can taste the carrots, you can taste the celery for sure, but the apples just kind of blend it out and make it nice and smooth, and so that it's really quite palatable and enjoyable, and an easy way